Hi everybody, it is Granny Jo. I'm sitting at the cemetery waiting to go to Clark's. I was trying to look for where they're going to bury Uncle Dean because he's going to be buried with the Hawkins because he was married to Martha last, and they have plots right up here above the Andersons. They set up on a hill, so I didn't find them. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed my piece of memories of when I was a child and Grandma and Grandpa Anderson, because you notice Grandpa died in 55 and Grandma in 79, so I was quite young back in those days. And so it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been sad because I'm leaving and I like to stay, but the snow and the ice are not my friend at my age. So I'm going to go back to Texas. I rented my apartment for 6 months, and I'm going to see if I can get a job maybe and do something and get my health back in some kind of order. I like to be doing things and traveling and going from place to place and getting out and meeting people and all. It's been great, but it's just not, I need more. I need more. I thought about going from Walmart to Walmart and checking in cities and trying that, and I might. But my rig needs some things that I'm not liking about it right now done to it. And next time I want to have my solar set up, I don't have the right size battery for that. I have so much, but that's another video. Anyway, I love you all, and thank you for watching. I'm going to probably put this up at the beginning so that you know what's coming, which is Uncle Dean died. He's the 9th of 10 children of my father on his side. So I went through their names, their families, and places, and memories. So I'm going to share them with you, and with Grandma at the house and the city, and it'll all explain itself. But I just want to say thank you to all my newbies. I know things are different, and they're going to keep changing. So if you like the crazy granny that I am, and I've got the graduation coming, and who knows what else I'll do, but I'm not filming a lot of my relatives because they don't really want to be on camera, and right now it's a sad time for a lot of them. So I'm not getting into that, because if you start counting them cousins, yeah, we're talking 40, 50 of them. Okay? That's enough. You know, it's because if you go to me, there's the 3 of us. Okay? I have 2 boys. My sister has 3 children. My brother has 3 children. And then they've all multiplied. So you start multiplying that. Okay? Because Candy alone has 4. Tanner has 2. That's 6. That's just my sister's kids. Denny's kids have 2 and 1 and 2. That's 5 there. Mine, I have 4. Wow. Okay. Do you see what I mean? The cousins have really gone. What's that, 11, 12? Okay. So this is to say thank you for those of you who watch. I'm going to continue shooting out videos with my craziness, because as I work on my rig and do things and my life changes, I'm going to show it to you. Because when you get my age and your health changes, your life changes, you go through changes that you really don't want. Because the more I think of going in, the sadder I get, because I really want to go to Colorado. I want to meet up with everybody. But I know that I have a really nice place. I mean, I have a bed and a queen-size bed, and I have a couch already, and it's ready. All I got to do is pull up, unload my personal stuff, and I have a home. Okay? Because everything's included in it, and I have my own table and chairs and stuff. So, anyway, good times, sad times, changes, and that's what life is about. And rolling with them and going through them and not letting them go, oh God, I'm scared to death, I'm making a change. It don't work that way. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your positiveness on the negativity. So don't do that. Don't waste your life. It doesn't matter how bad it upsets you. If you get angry and upset over every little thing, you're killing the goodness that comes from every bad thing. The because I know that sounds really bad, but anytime something happens to you, it's to point you in a different direction, to give you something new. Whatever your mind and your soul, because you honestly, you don't always know what's best for you. You think you do. You think you're going down the right path. But all of a sudden you can run into a brick wall and have to change that path. And it's fascinating. You don't croak. You just go on and roll with it, because life is like that. And the easier you make that transition, that change that comes at you, the easier your life will be. Most of the time, we are the problem when it comes to change. We throw a fit. We don't want to do it. We are the issue. It wouldn't be an issue, you know, to change jobs. You just change jobs. But the more you, I don't want to change, I don't want to go over there, I don't want to, go with it. You never know what's waiting around the corner. They always say the grass is greener on the other side. If you can see the green grass I'm looking at, but you've seen it in my video. Anyway, hey, don't fight it. Grow with it, people. Don't make your life miserable. Get out there. Move on. Change is not always what we want, but the better you make it, the more you go with it, the better you're going to feel in the long run. The less stress, the less fight you have in your life. So, this is to you. Love you much for watching. May you all have a blessed Sunday, because this is Sunday. And may you roll with the punches, because sometimes they hurt. But you can do it. We can all do it. Later. Hey guys, I thought I'd give you a little something on my dad and family, because I'm always talking about it, but I don't think I ever really. My dad was the oldest of 10, okay? There was Daddy, he had 3 of us. Then there was Aunt Eloise, and she had Phyllis and Pam. Then there's quite a difference between their ages. Then there was Aunt Gladys. She had 3. Millard had 5. Dale had 4. They were both Navy guys. Emmylou had 6. Carol had Annette at the graduation, that you'll see. And Annette was adopted, and we love her to death. Because she ain't got all the crazy Anderson traits. Yay! Sorry. I just tell it like it is. Like, this is my opinion, okay? I'm sorry, folks. Anything you hear on my channel is just Granny's opinion. That's all it is. And, you know, I'm going to be 70. I'm proud of it. I never thought I'd live this long. Anyway, see, we got Dan, Carol, and then there's Carl. And I'm not sure. I think Carl has 2 of his own and so many others that his lady friends had. So I don't know exactly how many for sure, but I know he has Carl Jr. And I think there's another one, Frank. So, and then Harry has 3. Harry's 6 weeks older than me. So yes, I had an uncle by age. He's the last of the Andersons. He's the only one left. Anyway, there's a rundown. So did you count the cousins? How many women was there? How many of us is there? Okay, now multiply that. Because each one of them have had at least 2 to 5 children. Okay? And then we're on 4ths. Because I know when I go see my cousin Pam, her daughter's there, and she has the child. So that's my 2nd and 3rd cousins. Right? Alright. So there is a lot of us down off of the Andersons. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up on this is not the right road that I usually take. This is Grandma and Grandpa's house, and that's the trailer Uncle Carl put in. See that thing that stands up? That's where Dad and them used to work on engines and pull engines and stuff in trucks when I was a child, and there used to be a white picket fence all the way around the property. Over here by the big old tree. Hang on. Let me undo the seatbelt. It's a lot easier to move around. There, and behind the house we always had hounds, and out there where the trailer is used to be the chicken yard. That's a trailer. There used to be a chicken yard, and they had pigs, and over there behind the house was the garden. This was the main house, okay? And Grandpa always had hounds. Always blue barrels with hounds chained and tied. So this is what Granny remembers as a child. On Sunday, we'd park on this little road. See this little road? Alongside this little road, all of us. And we would go and we would have our Sunday dinners, all of us kids. Anyway, this is the Anderson homestead in Ritchie, Missouri, which has now been sold. I don't even know who owns it now, but that's the way it goes. You can see the church right in that right-hand corner, the white building right there. I don't know if you can see the church windows. But anyway, that's where we have all the family reunions, the cousins reunions now. And something I remember, that's the church where my Grandpa Anderson's buried. That was the very first funeral I had ever went to as a child. Still here in Ritchie, Missouri. And then, if you see the red building right there that we're coming up onto, that used to be the grocery store. And when we'd come, Grandma would always send us over there to get a half a pound or a pound of bologna so we could have sandwiches. Because that's back when they had the case and they sold it by the weight. So, a lot of cool memories. I told you guys first funeral I've ever been to was Grandpa. So there it is. Anderson Everett Carl, 1955. Not you can read it with the junk crawling over it, but I scratched at it and I'm like, wow, mold. Anyway, this is Grandma and Grandpa Anderson. I'm at Newtonia Cemetery. And then there's Harry, which isn't dead yet, my cousin. And then this is his wife, Glenda Sue, who died in 91. I didn't really know her because we were in Arizona then. And then this here is Phyllis, my cousin. I wonder where they put Aunt Carol. Oh no, Aunt Carol's out here. Anyway. And then there's Emmylou and her husband, Olin Jones. And, don't laugh, but I told you my dad got me a present. Read this very carefully. Yeah, that's mine. From my son William and Donovan. Alright? My dad bought me a burial plot, which I plan to never use, because I want to be cremated. Now, I don't know where Aunt Carol is, but she's got to be, this is pretty fresh here, so she's got to be somewhere right here. I know we buried her not that long ago, and she had a plot right next to us. Mom and Dad bought, and Grandma and Grandpa bought 10 of them out here, and so they're all, I think we have one left that's empty, because these 8 are taken, so there's one left, because Aunt Carol's over there somewhere. Anyway, just thought you'd kind of get an idea of my family. Alright, this is the last of it, children. And see the peonies? There's been peonies here since, I don't know. They've always been here. Every time we come to visit, there is always peonies. And I don't take anything because I don't know who left who for what, and for Grandma and Grandpa.